We're going to do a review of Peach Dish today. As many of you know, I like to do a lot of do-it-yourself videos. However, recently I've been doing some reviews on some of the ship-to-home type food services. Peach Dish is one of those. I really wasn't going to do a review on this company. However, in one of my other videos, I had a comment from an individual that said, hey, our packages are packed really well. So I must assume by the way it was worded that this particular individual worked for Peach Dish. However, I thought I would give them a shot. So let's go ahead and unpack this box and see what's inside. In between the insulation and the box was this package of information. So what they included was a couple of very nice postcards, as you can see. I'm going to put a stamp on them and ship them out. It basically has an envelope that said, we love Peachtree and we love you, and this is a small gift for you and a friend. Also inside was a magazine, Southern Food Culture. Looks like a pretty cool magazine. I will have to check this out later. It's relatively thick too. There were also 3 recipes. The recipes are very well done. They have a nice picture of what you are going to make, and inside they have some very detailed instructions. Out of all of the ship-to-home companies, I will have to say that the menu is by far superior than the rest of them that we have reviewed so far. But basically, it's going to give you all the information you need to be able to cook these meals. Then there was also a greetings letter that was included, basically a welcome to Peach Dish. And I believe this is basically some quick instructions. Inside the box itself is a relatively thick piece of insulation that is wrapped with a plastic on the top and the bottom. As you can see, it is recyclable. There are recyclable logos on this packaging. On the very top, we have some ice packs. Now it's about a mid-70 day here. It has sat on the porch all day. It's 6:35 p.m. And the ice is cold. It's a little bit started to melt inside, but I can still feel some ice in there, so it's just fine. Another package here that's sitting on top. We have a piece of cardboard that's picked up some condensation. We have another piece of cardboard, and then we have the contents inside. So let's pull these contents out. We'll take a look at those. Now I have to say, talk about presentation. Each menu item is in its own little silky type bag with a nice little ribbon on top. They're all isolated in their own little bags, each one. And then in the very bottom of that box was a nice package. It's a bubble wrap for type of insulation. It's stuck together, and I assume our meats are in that. So let's open that up. Now I must say I'm pleasantly surprised. No other food company that we have ordered from has done packaging just like this. So we have a really nice insulated foil bag. It's bubble wrap. Inside that bag was another ice pack. This ice pack still has ice in it, by the way. And then the meat was inside this bag. Nobody else has done this, and this ice bag still has ice in it. Pretty impressed. Like I said earlier, it's like a mid-70s day. It's warm outside. It's sat on the porch all day. And honestly, the way this was wrapped, I bet this thing could have sat out there for another 6 or 10 hours. Pretty impressive. Kudos to Peach Dish for impressive wrapping on their meat products, so to speak. I've displayed the contents out on the counter so we can take a look at them and see how good they are. This is the meatloaf dish, and as you can see, the greens are really green. All the contents look really good. The meat looks really good. Everything is extremely well labeled, and they even included some of the condiments such as ketchup. Here is the portobello mushroom meal, and you can see the greens also look really good. The tomatoes look fantastic. There are some very large portobello mushrooms, which I would expect with this dish. They look okay as well. There is some rice in the bottom down there, and also these labels are also very well labeled, and everything looks great and delicious. This last meal is called the Country Captain with Rice meal, and you can see it's also sorted out, very well labeled, and everything looks very good. Everything looks great, actually. The meats are very cold. Everything was very well packaged. If the meals look half as good as what's on the menus, this is going to be a good company to order from. I wanted to make mention on the back side of the menu is some nutrition facts. As you can see, I normally don't prepare a dish, but I went ahead and done that with this particular meal. This is the portobello mushrooms. It looks delicious, and I've already tried a piece. It actually tastes delicious too. As always, if I can find a discount, I will put it in the description, so take a look down there. Maybe you can save some money. Meanwhile, subscribe and like my channel if you'd like to see videos like this.